Wow. So hello, everybody. My name is Omanovič, and we are speaking today about future relationships, Earthflow future relationships. We have a teacher's class in 8 days in the middle of this month, teacher's class for new relationship coaches. We are creating relationship coaches. And we are using this name Future Relationships or Earthflow Future Relationships for the as brand, for the licensing. So together, somehow we are learning together how to create greater life, how to create better life, how to be happier. And that's why we have Earthflow classes. Maybe you have seen Earthflow classes, Earthflow sessions, where we create with bodies, with massage tables, also with touch, also on distance. And then we have Gaia Touch classes, where we are creating Gaia Touch teachers, Gaia Touch practitioners, which are also sessions on massage tables. And then what is spontaneously happening, we are developing coaching, different verbal coaching. That's why we have business wizards. Maybe you have seen Earthful Business Wizards, where we are creating business coaches. And there is 3 days class and short classes, and everything is still in the growing, everything is still in development. So business is important part of our life. Like so many people would like to have money, for example. And that's why we have Earthful Business Wizards. It's one of the projects. And we are developing business coaches. And now it's time also for relationship coaching. We need to improve our relationships. We are here also to have life with people. And we are growing this together. We are learning this together. We are exploring this together. It's something also, it's not about so much predefined. It's like something what we can create. It's a creation. It's a future that we are creating together. And we are not just learning, and we are not learning just from the past. What if we can learn also from the future? What if we can create something? And there is like what we are going to explore. It's a lot of informations, a lot of clarity, how people are usually creating relationship that maybe it doesn't work, in the same way what we create with bodies, also with massage tables, when we are learning something what people are not usually practicing and what people are missing. In the same way, we are learning this on Business Wizards. Somehow, how to create life, how to create business, how to create your job, that it works for you, that is creating more for you, that is creating greater for you. And then that's why we have future relationships. So we start to create more beautiful, more amazing relationships, Earth would say connections with people, and more beautiful future also with people. Somehow, like we are lost in this area, and there is like so much more clarity that we can have. And also we are exploring it more, how to create it more energetically. What are human relationships? They are so much about, definitions, structure, like examples, and everybody's repeating the same examples, and they just expect that it works. But like if you tried some human relationships so many times, it doesn't work, and it's so like there is so much, it's mystical, like there is so much of confusions, so many like of, what I want to say, like nothing, no informations are missing. So we are trying to create something with people, and we are some kind of just lost. And these informations, we are going to explore this together, more clarity, so we can create better relationships, more also relationships from the future, not from the past. That's why it's called future relationship. It's like future is one of the most important words, because we are all time inviting new energy. We are not trying to fix the past. We are inviting new life all the time. And we invite new life also in our creations with people. We need to start to learn how to function from new energy, from new space, and not all the time from the old energies, from the old space, which we know that it doesn't work, but we are continuously trying to repair it. We need to function from some new way of living, which is also like basic energy, basic spaces, like our basic relationship is relationship with our body and this beautiful planet. And this is what we are learning a lot also on earth flow classes, Gaia touch classes with massage tables. So we are opening to this basic space. Basic energy is your body and earth. And with this, you open to life. You open to energetical life. You open to this beautiful space where you start to create with everything. This is main basic step, which we are creating a lot already. If you were on Gaia Touch class, if you were on Earth Flow class, you open to this beautiful space of connection with everything. It's like basic energy. First step, if you would like to create anything also in human life. And then human life is more like addition to this basic energy. So you have life. You have life together with your body. You have life together with this beautiful planet, which is providing everything to us. And then we add also people. Step by step, we can add some people. Step by step, we can also create with people. Just this, what I was just explaining, is creating some totally different energy than before. What was before? We forgot about this basic space. We forgot about our basic connection of our body and earth. So we were like nothing, trying to find everything in human relationships. And more you are nothing, more you are empty somehow, more you are getting just more empty in human relationships. It's just that it doesn't work. You need to be full also without human relationships, without human results. You just need to be full, whatever, however your life looks like. So you don't depend on the results. And this is where you start to be some different energy. And then we can create something different with people. Just like not like from autopilot, like in the past, it was like autopilot. You know, you need to finish school, you need to get a job, you need to get married, you need to have children without doing sex. You know, all these steps, part of autopilot, have 10 children and be a virgin. And like we are just doing these steps, like what everybody else is doing. Autopilot means that you are doing it robotically. So you are like in a computer game trying to do all the levels that everybody else is doing. You just don't recognize that it's just a computer game. But most of you here, you know that like human life is some kind of fake. It's not so real who are here, but like people outside of the Zoom, they just think like life is like this. It was always like this. It should always be like this. But maybe it's not true. Maybe we don't need to buy so much how other people create life. Maybe we don't need to buy so much how other people create relationships. And we can explore how you can create it in a way that it works for you. What is your unique way? Just what are human relationships? They are so much about definitions. They are so much about structure. The energy is missing. More you are together in human relationships, more you are not together. More it's just empty space or you even hate each other. There is energy missing. We can learn so much about the energies and not so much about definitions. The energy that you can be with anything, the energy that you can be with everybody, like not just with somebody. When it's just somebody, when we make it too much about one person, it could be dangerous that you could be too attached. When you are attached, you are killing their body, you are killing your body, and you are killing your life, and you are killing their life when you are attached. So you are using each other to stop life, to stop the flow. We can create so much more from the flow, so much more from the bigger space. And it doesn't need to be so much also from expectations. What is this part of human robotical system is so much expectations. And there is not so much, a question, what can I be for you? It's more a question, what are you going to be for me? And everybody is doing it, doing expectation on another person without really exploring how to be value in a life of another person. So everybody is doing expectation. That's why the third world war it's what we have in human relationships, especially in romantic relationships. Is the third world war is already happening. So because we go into these relationships and we don't have informations what is required to create beautiful, amazing relationship. We just have big expectations without work included. Like there is no work in the movies. It's only the expectation. Like don't do anything, and this person is going to do everything for you, and you are together, and everything is going to be amazing by itself. And it's never like human relationships. It's work. Like you need to do more and expect less. But like we are growing the whole civilization of super egos. So you are all thinking what the world is going to do for you. You are all just waiting in your apartment how life is going to create for you. And like some kind of you are not willing to do and be what is required to be contribution to greater life. It's too much passiveness. It's too much waiting. We need more people who are willing to be contribution, who are willing to, be part of creation, of greater life for all of us, and not just passive people who are waiting what everybody is going to do for them. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. If everybody is doing that, we just have terrible life. You need to be interested how your contribution to other people, and you're not expecting anything from people. If you are not expecting anything, you can be all the time positively surprised. And if you are all the time expecting without including yourself in creation, expectation means that you are passive in creation. If you are all the time expecting without creating it, without taking care, like it doesn't work. Like you are just destroying your life. You are creator of your life. You need to take responsibilities for life. You need to step into more aggressive space of creator and not passive space where you are waiting what is going to be created. And this is also with people. Just like we are just some kind of lost, there is so many informations missing. That's why we are creating these classes. That's why in 8 days we start this teacher's class, 3 days class, which is going to be in 6 parts. There is so many informations missing, how to create with people, what can we be with people, that we are not even going there. So we are creating civilization of strangers. More we are stranger to each other, more we have walls to each other, more is better. Because being close to each other, being connected, being real contribution to each other, being real caring for each other is dangerous. It's already creating attachment. We don't know how to do it differently. You can't be kindness from space, like that's not part of human life. You can be kindness only with total attachment and big expectations. So we are not even going there. It's better that everybody is individual I hope that this sarcasm is translatable. It's better that everybody is individual, everybody is behind their walls. So we are on the planet of people who are isolated. Everybody's isolated. Like this coronavirus was just a symptom of, like we were so much more and more isolated that in corona was normal that you are isolated, that you are in quarantine. It's normal life like for people. You are alone. Everybody is alone. And we learned very good how to be alone. It's so amazing to be alone. Like we developed it so good, isn't it? Wow, it's so good to be alone. It's like, more years of training. How many years are you already training that it's so good to be alone? Most of your life. We like so much to be alone. But like it's a confusion. We don't know how to create with people. We don't know how to create something beautiful with people. That's why it's future relationships. It's the future that we can create. We can have something amazing, beautiful with people without danger that this person is going to kill you tomorrow or hate you tomorrow. Okay? Uh, like, and it's not like it's romantic relationships, friendships, family. Like, there could be, we could create from some different space. Like more like kindness without expectations. More also like we are learning from Earth. So Earth is like the biggest patience. Like Earth is infinite patience to people. Earth should already kill people and it's still not killing them. So Earth is infinite patience. We learn a lot from Earth how to be with people. Infinite patience, infinite allowance. And it doesn't mean that you agree with them. It doesn't mean also that you allow them to do whatever they want. It's just from some different space. It's like giving space, giving freedom to everybody. And freedom in a way that they can't do harm to you. They can't do something like against you. Just everybody, everything has its own freedom. And this freedom is also, it's one of first steps of creating with somebody. It's one of first step, main step of relationship. It's personal freedom. So when somebody is forced to be in relationship with you, if they don't have personal freedom, that's not relationship. So more you give freedom to the person, more you give them space of choice, so they can be and do and choose and create anything. More you are creating a space where you can create with this person when you have a relationship with this person. But like we are going to even invent new words because relationship is from human life. It's not even relationship. Like it's a more beautiful space, a lot of space to each other. Like if you would like to make somebody crazy on you, give them freedom. Give them freedom. If you would like that your romantic partner stays today at home, you give him beer at home. You don't tell him don't drink beer. You give him beer at home. Like drink as much as you want, and he's not going to drink anymore. But like if you tell him go out, play with other boys, he's going to say, "Oh, I'm staying at home." But like this freedom, when you give freedom to the person, it's so much more welcoming energy. It's so much more from true kindness, true contribution. Like I'm here to contribute to your life. I'm here to contribute to your choices. And you don't need to do choices for me. I'm here to contribute to your choices. I'm I'm here some kind of to contribute to your life, even if you are not in relationship with me. So your life can be whatever you would like. not what I would like, you know? And this is creating some more beautiful space, some more interesting space. Like you are nice to me even if I'm not with you. Oh my God. So relationship is not just economy, oh my God, this is interesting. Maybe I'm interested to stay with you longer, you know? Something like that. So if you would like to get rid of the person, be a parasite to the person. If you would like that person is crazy on you, give them freedom. The life can be opposite as we think. Do I speak too fast, translators? Oh, too much. So it's like I'm grateful for what we can create with these classes. I already sense so much possibility, so many beautiful things that are possible. I hope not just more children. And yeah, so after this 3 days class, you can already also start your relationship classes. You can start relationship sessions. So some kind of we are developing relationship coaching. It's something that is like one of main parts of our life and something what we are all the time avoiding. So let's say business is one area of life, how to create job, how to create a business. And another area is relationships. And relationships is area of our life which we are even more avoiding than talking about money, talking about business. So some kind of slowly we learned to talk about business, slowly we learned so we can talk about money, and now slowly we are learning that we can talk about relationships and that we can maybe create something in this area. Something like that. It's a topic that we are hiding, that we are not willing to change, and this is even more how we are keeping the past. Do we have some questions? Would anybody like to say something? So because of this, like the hiding of the topic, it's hard topic. It's very hard topic because we are keeping so many secrets to ourselves in this topic. We are hiding so many things in this topic. And it's also very hard topic because it's very life changing. Every clarity that we are going to explore in this 3 days class, that it's in 1 week, every clarity can totally change your life, can put your life to some totally different direction. That's why it can be hard. We are avoiding it. We are trying to create life from the past instead of creating it from the future. And everybody needs to decide from yourself. Would you like to create from the past or would you like to create from the future? Would you like to create something new in your life or you would like to repeat life of other people? And what is like future is more truthful because you are really being there. You are not functioning from autopilot. You are not functioning from robotical system. You are more functioning from the energy, from the space, from creating something when you are functioning from the future. From Algeria wrote it. Are you in the park or somewhere else? There was no people and now people are coming when she's on this Zoom. So yeah, so Madalena wrote the relationship. So uh, their relationship with body, with life, with yourself. Like, of course, yeah. So relationship with everything. As I said, basic relationship is relationship with body and earth. This is how you open yourself to the space of connections, where you are connected with everything on this planet. People are ignoring this space, and then they are trying to be connected only with people. Just like you need to be this space of connection with everything on this planet because you are creating life together with this planet and your body. Basically, main energy. And then you can add people slowly to this beautiful space that you have with earth and your body. Just we need to explore how to do it. Like I said, slowly, because like too fast can be that you go back to the past, to the same autopilot where you forgot about this space of connection with your body and earth, and you are trying to be just with people. So it's dangerous somehow if you're doing it too fast, that human reality, human life suck you in. So you become a robot again. And something like that. Any questions? Anybody would like to say something? Anything? No questions?
What can we do when there are conflicts in relationships?
When there are conflicts,
In relationships.
so the thing is, so we have too big expectation, and also some kind of, what is expectation? It's that you start relationship from a box, which is very predefined. So what is conflict? What are you maybe speaking about? It's about control. When this person is trying to control you, and you are trying to control another person. So maybe, like your wife is maybe saying you are visiting too many seminars, Haresh. You are too much traveling. What are also people are going to say? And and you just need to do it. You need to follow your energy. This is what I say, space of more freedom to each other. So we don't do too much control. Too much control, your partner can support you more in your choices, and that can expect less. And still you need to talk, and also with more freedom, with more space, you can create more beautiful relationship. Just like some kind of so we have expectations also what relationship should be. So some kind of, you are in relationship, but there is something that you are in relationship officially, but you are not. You are not in relationship with the person with who you are in relationship. Some kind of, you are just pretending it, so you are normal. So these are all like different topics. Just it's too much control, it's too much expectation. That's why we have conflicts. The person would like to do that you are being something for her, but you are not choosing to be, and also in the opposite side. And we just need to communicate more and also create unique relationship. It's much better than relationships from expectation, how relationship should look like. So every relationship should be a unique relationship with this person. But what we do, we create it from the structure, how other people do relationship. And then we just expect that it works. But more you create from structure and definition, more you are not in relationship with this person, because with this person you are in relationship only officially. It's not really a relationship. It's only on the paper. What was another question? Something else wanted?
Yes,
Yes.
there is a question. So, Habiba, maybe she asked if my husband would like to marry another woman, should I give him space of freedom, or what can I be here?
Of course, yeah. So the space of freedom is the only possibility. Just it's not like so, it's like business deal, like it's business. So we have more of freedom in business choices, and we don't have it so much in relationship. So of course you can divorce and he can get married with somebody else. Just there are steps to do it. It's not overnight, like when you finish some business relationship, you don't finish it in a way that you are making damage to the business of each of the person. So yeah, so you choose together that you divorce and you split the ownership, you know, of the house, of the real estate, of the money, and thank you, goodbye, and we can be connected. We can be contribution to each other, so we can be more like friends and, you know, co-parents, parents of the same children. And that's it. Amazing. Thank you. So from so much more space, so much more freedom. You can maybe fuck his friend for a revenge or something, but like you just say thank you, goodbye. I'm joking. So this is some possibilities. Like it's like from this space, relationship starts to be more interesting, more beautiful. And like freedom is main part of it. But freedom is not like, you know, whatever they want to do. Freedom is like if they are choosing to finish relationship, you are contribution to each other, so you can do it. Anything else? Any more question?
Ana,
Sí, yo.
Ana wants.
Ana wants.
Dale.
¿Ya? Yo sí. ¿Cómo diferenciar esta libertad o darle espacio al otro y no pasarnos a permitir que nos abusen?
We don't hear you, Astrid. Are you trying to speak English? Sorry.
Sorry.
I can translate for you if you want.
How to give space and freedom to the other person without getting into the space of abuse?
So yeah, so freedom doesn't mean that person can do whatever they want to you. So everybody have personal freedom everywhere in the world. Somehow we can create, you know, for all the people in the world, it needs to be, you know, everybody should have personal choice. Just like what we are some kind of stopping when they are doing harm to other people. You know, like, and we are creating this future. We need to create this future. So nobody can, you know, influence your personal freedom. You can have life that you would like to have. Just until you are not giving harm to another person and not like, you know, not some too much psychological, emotional harm that you disappoint them, but like, you know, something more like abuse and also physical abuse in a way of too much control, taking freedom from other people. Something like that. So like we have abuse somehow because like people are too much alone. So they find abuser. And then they're with, you know, they are with abuser only. Like if you have 5 good friends, together you have power to stop abuser. You know, sometimes you are creating that you are losing power when you are with the person, so abuser can have control over you. So you are giving your control to another person. Just if we are connected better with more people, we are more powerful. Something like that. Just like, so we need to step into this power so nobody can really abuse you. And this is why we are creating these classes. It needs to be first your personal power. But like we create relationships from these examples from the past that you create abuse when you have too big expectations, when you have blindness, you know, somebody is attractive to you and you create total abuser. But what we also do, like what I said to many people when they were asking me how to find the one, you know, so many people are looking for the one. And they are in the hurry. I told to these people, like, first be independent. You need to be independent. So you need to step into your personal power first. So you have your life, you are creating your life. And that's creating that people can harder abuse you. They can harder over control you because you know how to have life also without them. What is creating abuse is because people are running from one relationship to another, from parents directly to romantic relationship, from one romantic relationship to another, so they are never independent, so they never know how to have life by themselves. First, you need to learn how to have life also without another person, without romantic relationship, without parents. So you are independent. And this is, this is like creating less possibility of abuse. Also because when you are independent, when you are stronger energy, you invite the person who is stronger energy. With your frequency is inviting people of the similar frequency. So when you are lower energy, you invite lower energy people. Abusers are weak people. They're not strong people. If you are a really strong person, you don't abuse anybody. They are weak people. So when you are weak, you invite another weak person. When you are strong, you invite strong person. Strong person is nicer person, usually like more, it's less probability of abuse. So you need to change your frequency. You need to change your energy. And this is how you invite people from the future. If you don't change your energy, you are inviting people from the past. If you have past energy, if you have energy of relationship of your parents, you are going to invite similar people to the energy of the past. And this is creating abuse because it's so much slower energy. It's stuckness. Past is stuckness. You need to create from the future. That's why it's future relationships is the name of the class. You invite the future energy, the future people, the future relationships, and you create from the future and not from the past. So it's much more space, much more energized, much more flow, much more movement, much more creative energy. That's creating that there is no abuse here. Abuse is when you are trying to create relationships from the past. Something similar like in your childhood. Many times we are trying to recreate our childhood, which is creating stuckness, which is abuse. We need to learn how to stop it, but like, because we are never talking about relationships. Relationships are not subject in the school. We don't know how to stop abuse. And we are not like also helping to each other as a group of people. When somebody is asshole, we can together eliminate the person much easier than only one person. But because everybody is so isolated, that's why we have abuse. Everybody is alone. So one person can abuse you. Do you get? We need to create more together, be more connected together, like so nobody's alone. This subject should be in the school, in primary school, how to create relationships. People don't know how to create relationships. Anything else? Any questions? And we are also too nice.
I am living alone. Can I
Yeah.
say something?
Yes. Okay.
I want to say a joke. I'm living alone, but I'm learning a lot from this dog. He's
Dog.
teaching me, he's
We
teaching.
didn't see the dog. We
You
didn't
didn't
see. It was like invisible dog, Oh my God. Yeah, it's perfect relation.
Look at the tail, and look, he's always so gentle, and he's always present, and he's always happy, and he's always ready to communicate with me.
Yeah, I say this many times. If you would like to have a romantic relationship, maybe better get yourself a dog. Like, so they are perfect for cuddling, for walking. Maybe only on romantic dinner, it's a minus because he need to stay under the table in most of the restaurants if he can enter the restaurant. So only for romantic dinners it doesn't work so good, but for walking, for cuddling, it's amazing. So why to bother with romantic relationships if you can just get a dog, you know? Like, but like I learned a lot also from dog, from animals. So we have like, you know, we are learning a lot from Earth. So I'm learning a lot like from Earth how to create relationships, how to have them also more energetical and less just definition, you know, less just roles. And with from plants, from animals, and like animals are amazing examples of it. That's why like so many people they just need to have a dog. They need to get a dog because animals are teaching you connection. They are showing you how to be connected, how to have each other's back, how to be really there for each other. Which we don't have with people. With people, it's so much just expectation and not really presence. They are there for you, like, you know, like with no expectations. And we can create more from this space that animals are showing to us, that also Earth is showing to us. Earth is here for us, and stop ignoring it and be grateful for it. Anything else?
Aris?
Mm.
Hi. So we can't be this space of future relationship with everybody because the most are afraid of not feeling this attachment.
Yeah, so it's not with everybody. So like some kind of you are in relationship with everybody because you are in relationship also with a stranger on the street. Just like we create with every person different relationships. So some kind of what is relationships from the future, it means that you are not even going to meet the person who is going to be too attached to you. When you create from the new energy, you have totally different examples. So the persons who are the persons who are creating attachments, mostly they are going to run away before they meet you. They are going to be afraid of you. You are not interested in attachments, so you are showing this in your energy. So you are not creating these people anymore. You start to create new people. So from new energy, you don't create abusers anymore. You don't create, you know, people who are going to do attachment because you are not buying it. You have different reality. And you are like, and you are not expecting that it works. You are creating it that it works. And you include all the energies required. So you show it in the energy, you know, like you are not also willing to be this confusion of relationships. You are willing to have clarity. Clarity is let's fuck, you know. Confusion is, oh, I love you so much. I'm also joking. But I see relationships already work for you because you have a new partner to watch this Zoom. It's already like, you know, just the intro already works. You already bring a person to the intro. I'm joking, but like it's a very good example. So the future class is already influencing, you know, before it's created. Anything else? Any questions? So yeah, this was like, I think this is amazing example. When you change the energy, you start to invite totally new, different people than before. And like you start to invite less assholes because you are not buying it, you know? You are not buying it. You are not interested in it. It doesn't work for you. And maybe some assholes are going also to change. They are going to be nicer to you. And some assholes are not going to show up even. So you start to create some different future with people, with also different people, some new people. And there is possible that we can create something amazing. There is possible that we can create something beautiful. Some kind of, I still have some hope for humanity. That's why I'm creating these classes. There is a hope, like still like it's almost impossible, let's say, but there is hope. And until it's possible, at least we are trying to create it. We are going into this direction where we create also something beautiful with people. We are at least exploring this possibility and exploring how to create it. Maybe it's not going to work. But if there is a little possibility, we follow this energy. There is possible to create something with people.
I have a question. A ver, dale, ¿puedes abrir el chat de inglés también o no?
¿Yo?
Sí, Carmencita.
Déjame, sí, creo, sí.
Abrilo y hace la pregunta desde ahí.
Ok. Hola, Haris, hola a todos.
Hola.
La pregunta es, cuando se juntan miembros de la familia, pero hay emociones no resueltas entre ellos y se está tratando de crear un negocio familiar, ¿cómo se podría crear una contribución allí para resolver eso y permitir que el negocio avance?
When you're trying to
Sacar tu micrófono del español, Carmencita, apágalo, por fin.
Listo.
Okay,
When you are trying to create with a business that is a family business, you have relationships, the whole family has relationships, and maybe it's not working very well. How can you deal with these problems in family relationship where there is a business in between?
Yeah, it's very hard. There is a lot of like complications and challenges. So one thing what can help a lot is a lot of clarity, a lot of like, clarity also like in the rules, prepare different things like I have seen like the complicated families, like especially like, rich families, which have more companies, more real estates. They have like family constitution even. And rules like for everything, which is prepared together with the whole family, what is happening in every case. So it's a lot of clarity. And that's much better than expectation. So what we do too much expectation. That's why then people have conflict and they hate each other. So we should have more clarity from beginning, more also communication. So some kind of people, like it's stupid, but people more they have, more they hate each other. More they are rich, more they have money, they have more conflicts, but with a lot of clarity, also writing down all the steps, all the rules, it can help a lot. So everybody knows everything, everything is like much more planned. When it's not planned, there is confusions. So this, for example, inheritance is something that is destroying a lot of families. But because their parents don't do the job, so they make a lot of clarity before they die. They can do this job. So they give a lot of clarity. They create a lot before they die, a lot of communication, a lot of like change. So people don't have these conflicts, because everything is so much decided before. So when there is no clarity, people have conflicts. So like business and family together, it's one of the hardest things. So that's why you need to include much more communication. You need to have much more clarity. You need to know more what you're doing and less expectation that it just works. You know, people in relationship, they have too much expectation that it works by itself. It's not working by itself. You need to talk more, decide more together. But these people are crazy.
Got a question.
But we have also expectation about family. We think because you are family, you just like each other. Family can be people who totally hate each other, and family can be a group of totally different people. So it's too much expectation that because it's family, it should just work. Or it's too much expectation because it's family, they are nice people. They can be terrible people, like your closest family can be your the biggest enemy. Don't have expectation and include more clarity. So don't just expect that some relationship is going to work. Like your child can be your total stranger, can be so much different person to you. But we have expectations how it should be, which are expectations from Hollywood. How we create relationships, how we create family, how we create romantic relationships. There are so much examples from Hollywood. And then we are playing the roles like in the movie. Just it doesn't work. Yeah, Didi?
Yeah, so we have a question in French here. What is the role of emotional maturity in creation of this kind of relationship?
Oh, can you repeat, please?
So what is the role of emotional maturity in creation of this kind of relation, in the creation of this kind of relation?
So what could be maturity is this, that you don't need people so much and that you don't depend on them so much. So that you are more independent, that's creating more, maybe what you're saying, emotional maturity. If you are emotionally dependent on other people, it means, you know, you are not independent person, you are not strong person, you don't grow your personality. So first you need to grow your personality somehow so you can create with people. Even if, of course, you are growing it also with practice. Relationships are something what we are growing with practicing relationship. Just some kind of, human relationships are too much parasite relationships because like what you use the phrase maturity, so they are not emotionally mature. So that's why people are parasites to each other. So they are over controlling each other. They too much depend on each other, and this is creating abuse. It's abusive relationship. So if you're not emotionally mature, you are creating abusive relationship. And so that means also mature, that you are more independent, that you don't depend on anybody. Yes. Amira, can I say something? Yeah, just speak.
Yes, I want to know what is faithfulness in future relationship.
So faithfulness, it's like, I don't know, like, so the thing is, it's a choice, it's a decision that people make together. What means faithfulness? Like, I can just expect what you are defining it. Probably you are thinking about romantic relationships when it's not allowed that you are practicing touching of sexual organs of another person. So this is decision, this is a choice. Just like in human life, it's too much important. Like, so in human life, they are not having energy with each other. You know, like these people in relationship, they make this more important than connection. You know, like we can hate each other, just don't be with another person. But that's totally stupid. So, you know, like what is cheating? Many times cheating is when you are in relationship with a person. Cheating is not with a lover, you know. Do you know what I mean? So you are more in relationship with a lover than with your husband or wife. So you are cheating when you are with your husband and wife, not when you are with your lover. This is energetically, but it's because people don't have relationship. When you are in relationship with somebody, you are not in relationship anymore. So when you say we are married, you are not in relationship anymore energetically. Most of people. I'm not going to say everybody. Let's say many people. Okay. So when cheating means you are cheating when you are with your husband. When you are with everything else, you are not cheating, because this is like human stupidity, how we create relationship, because you are more alive with everything else than in your relationship. So cheating is when you are in a relationship, something different than what we think. Just people are not in relationship with anything, with anybody. That's why it's so important for them what you do and not what you are being. And what you are being, the energy is more important than exactly what you know. Just they are not being the energy. That's why they make behavior more important. Something like that. Anything else? Sandra, can you speak?
Hello, everybody. Yo, Astrid, ya abrí mi micrófono en inglés. Yo le pido contribución a mi gata y a las plantas, pero se me dificulta entender cómo hacer cómo hacen ellos relaciones, los animales, ¿no? Me gustaría saber cómo más pido esa claridad o esa sabiduría y contribución de los animales y las plantas. Thanks.
She wants to know, she has a cat, and she wants to know how can she ask a contribution to her cat and to all her plants, how they do relationships.
Okay, so when you are with them, you are learning from them energetically, from animals, from plants. So they are showing us some different worlds. But I was a little speaking already about it. It's so much more about the energy, the presence, and also creation. We are all the time creating. And it's not so much from definitions. You know, in human relationships, we are in definition, so we are together. But in human relationship, more you define it, less you are together. Human relationships are not so energetical, they are more mental decisions, or we are together. When you say we are together, you are not together anymore. You are in human relationships, you know, you are creating when you are flirting, when you are dating, when you are in definition that you are together, you are not together anymore energetically because you stop creating. Like they are showing us some different energy. So it's so much more about kindness and caring for each other without expectation, without also control, without making you wrong. And we can learn, it's amazing, just by having animals at home and plants, you change your behavior to life, to your body, because we are learning from them energetically how to be some different energy. Something like that.
Thanks.
Anything else? I think we are slowly finishing. So, future relationships, it starts in 8 days. It's 3 days class, which is going to be in 6 days because it's online. It's easier that we do 6 half days. 6 times 3 hours. And please register as soon as possible so we can organize also translation. It can be translated in more languages. And it's a journey. It's like something that is not only one class, like we are connected in the messenger groups after that, support groups. So it's a project more than just 1 3 days class. It's a project that we are creating together. When you are also a relationship coach, and we are, learning it together in longer period, how to do also sessions, classes from this. The plan is that we create also more teachers of future relationships through this class, more teachers of this class, more teachers of teachers, something like that. And anything else? So thank you.
I have a question now.
Just say.
So there is a question. So why me and my fiance, we couldn't be married, and in the same time we couldn't be separate?
Yeah, maybe that was better.
هذا هو الأفضل.
So maybe you were avoiding definition, because avoiding definition was creating that you are all the time active in this relationship. Because when you are for sure, you kill a relationship. When you are married, when it's defined, you kill it. If somebody is yours for whole life, you are not together anymore. You are creating together when somebody is not for sure. That's one of the examples why energetically you didn't want to make it too fixed. So you were not divorced, you were not married. That's why you could always fuck like with lover. Something like that. And this is how we create energetically in the best way. When somebody is like only yours forever, like it doesn't work so good anymore. Like the bird is beautiful when the bird is on the tree, when the bird is flying. Human relationships are about getting the bird into the cage. Like animals in the zoo that they are not happy. Like we are trying to catch a bird and put it into the cage. And then we are surprised why the bird hates us. On the tree, you were so beautiful. When we were dating, you were so beautiful. You were so amazing when you were free bird. And now in the cage, you hate me. Why do you hate me? So human relationship, they just don't work. We need to create it from some bigger space, much more freedom to each other. So this bird is maybe not going away if you give her a lot of freedom. The bird is going to say, I'm staying. The bird is going to stay without a cage. But people make a cage. Human relationships are cage, and then we are killing each other. Thank you, and see you in 8 days.
Thank you very much, Aris.
Smile, please. I will take a picture.
Okay. Everybody
Yes.
show yourself for Harsh picture.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you for surviving this hard topic. Thank you, everybody. It was not so hard. It was almost easy. Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you.
8 days or so.
Yes.